morning, gladiators. Happy New Year, January 2021. We made it. I am so happy to be back. I'm happy that we're going to be back together again, whether we are synchronous or asynchronous. Either way, I'll just be happy to see your faces. So let's get started. So we are taking a tour. We're going to stamp our passports and we're headed over to Europe. So everybody, let's get ready to fly over to Europe. We're going to be crossing the Atlantic Ocean. All right, so remember, I've told you that the Atlantic Ocean is a very important ocean. Not only is it treacherous, but it's an ocean that really divides the continents. It's the ocean that is utilized to do a lot of trading. But the most important part about social studies is how the Atlantic Ocean was very important in the very beginning for colonization, the Atlantic slave trade, the Columbian exchange. So it has a lot. It's very important. It's a very important body of water that you really do need to know. So again, today we're going to be traveling to Europe. Today we're just going to learn a little bit about Europe. Just look at the country a little bit by watching a video. Then we're going to do a little refresher. I'm going to show you some slides just to refresh your memory again on political maps, the different types of maps that are out there. Then your job is you're going to notice there's a map that's attached. You're going to use that map to label what's in Schoology. Super easy today. Super easy. All right, so let me go ahead and take you over to the assignment. All right, here we go. So again, you're going to open up your Europe geography. You're going to click here to watch the video just so you can see what Europe looks like. It's a very beautiful continent. You're going to learn about the different countries of Europe. A lot of kids tend to confuse Europe thinking that it's a country. Europe is actually a continent. Okay, it's a continent. It's one of the 7 continents. All right, so we're going to learn about why do people in Europe, where do they live and why do they live there? You're going to be able to identify and describe locations in Europe. Okay, so you're going to look at this. So where would you rather live? You're going to look at this beautiful picture. They're both very idyllic. Like I love both of them. I love the snow, but then look at the relaxation. Which one would you pick? So those that are doing the asynchronous, you're just going to think about that in your head. Okay. Those that are synchronous, we're going to do it in class, in the chat. So this is Europe. You'll notice that it's got various countries. I'm not going to go through every single country because I want you to really go through those, learn where they are, okay? Identify those, the way they are shaped. Some of those are extremely important. We'll learn a lot about the United Kingdom, France, the English Channel, which is right here in the middle. We'll learn a little bit about that today. Spain, very important. Okay, so do you think more people where do you think more people live? Would they live here or would they live there? Again, if you are synchronous, we're going to answer that together. If you're asynchronous, just try to see where you would think most people would live. Okay. All right. Then what you're going to do is continue with the slides. So you think more people would live here or here? And I think, all right. And then what you're going to do is you're going to analyze how geography impacts population distribution. We'll need to look at several types of maps. So we know that a political map is a map that distinguishes the countries, right? It separates the countries. It gives you the physical barriers, such as borders. Then you have a physical map, which is your physical features that separates your mountains, your valleys, your peninsulas, your bodies of water. Today we're going to focus on political map. So political map shows boundaries of countries, cities, and counties. A physical map shows physical and geographic features such as mountains, elevation, lakes, and rivers. And we're going to focus a lot about physical map tomorrow. Today we're going to focus on political map. Okay, and again, it's just using your prior knowledge of what you have been learning since September. Then what you're going to do is you're going to use this map. I want you to open it and download it, maybe put it on the side or take a picture with your phone. You're going to use this to be able, so you can label your map for your activity today. Or you can use any map. If you have one at home, you certainly can do that as well. Okay? So this is a pretty good map that I put together for you. Then you're going to complete the labeling map. So your job today is to identify the different parts of the countries of Europe. Okay, so here's the map. It's very similar to the one that I showed you a few minutes ago. And what you're going to do is you're just going to drag and drop. Okay, now in the past, in class in person, we used to have to label every single country in the continent of Europe. But because the situation is different, I don't want to overwhelm you, but I do want you to know these. All of these are very important because we're going to be learning a lot about them when we talk about Europe, and also how some of them is or are connected to colonization. So again, that is what you will be doing today. Super easy peasy. And my angels, I'm super excited. I can't wait to see you. I hope you had a happy holiday and a happy new year. And I will see you in a bit.